Hey everyone, Luke here. Hope you're doing well. Gonna keep it short and sweet in this video. Just announcing a rebranding of the channel and the website that we use and any sort of like corporate structure that we move on to from here. Okay. So as you know, the name of this channel currently is Deep Healing Space. Before, if you actually remember, my first branding was just me on the YouTube channel in the very first few years. It was Enter Balance. And that had a different branding and stuff. Then when Lewis joined the channel, we decided to rebrand to Deep Healing Space. Now we are going to do our third. I think it will be our final rebranding. I hope it'll be our final rebranding. But we felt it was necessary as we move forward with different things like the hair analysis app. And I built a lab where we can test the hair ourselves and things like that, that we do a more sort of a little bit more formal, a little bit more corporate. You know, it is what it is. And that we just move forward with a new brand as we announce what we're doing. Okay, so the new brand will be this. We settled on this. Lifelabs.ai will be the website, and then the brand will basically just be this symbol in Life Labs. I don't know if that's the final thing. We might change the colors and stuff a little bit, but that's the new brand. Okay, so you'll start to see this on the YouTube intros. This will eventually be the website, the new website that will port everything over. And that will be the new brand, okay? So as we talked about, we thought it was important for a new fresh start, especially after I've kind of taken a little bit of a break. I've had less clients than I usually have for nutritional balancing. Moving away from like being centered around Dr. Wilson's work, although Dr. Wilson Dr. Wilson is someone I'll always look up to and always consider him a mentor. But you know, we've had to, for various reasons, we've had to move on from directly working under him. And part of that is, you know, where are we going to go from here? Okay. How can we help the most people? What does Dr. X and Dr. Wilson's and other pioneers of hair mineral analysis, what does that look like in the future? And how can we spread it across the world as efficiently as possible? And get as many people as we can onto these healing programs. Okay, so the rebranding is part of that. Okay, so what will that include? That include the app, so the hair analysis app. I want to make a separate video on this probably next week, going over the app. So part of the hair analysis app is practitioners can use it. Okay, there'll be two separate sort of things. One is for practitioners like myself. If they want to use the app, they can pay us per report, and that generates an automated report from the PDF of the hair analysis. So that includes supplementation. So the app will automatically, look at the NAK ratio. It'll look at oxidation rate, and it'll basically spit out a program that's very, very similar to what Dr. Wilson himself would recommend, or what I would recommend. Okay. There are some variables. And we do suggest that people work with a practitioner. And then another part of the app will be kind of a do-it-yourself sort of thing. So if people want to, although we recommend that people do work with a practitioner, such as me and Lewis and others, some people want to still learn about it and they want to try it on themselves and things like that. And I don't want to discourage people from doing that. So part of it will be, helping people do it themselves. And to a certain extent, the program will always be a do-it-yourself program because it's on you, right? A practitioner can help you along the way, and I do suggest working with one, but to a certain extent, it's on you, right? You have to eat the vegetables, you have to take the supplements, you have to, do the detox procedures. It's on you to how much you want to heal and how far you want to go with the program and how much you want to learn about it and things like that, okay? So part of that is the app. And part of the app will be, why we've rebranded to AI, right? So we'll be adding AI to the app. And AI is kind of a misused term. First of all, there's no real artificial intelligence is just what humans create it to be. Okay, there will never be a such thing as fully conscious robots. Okay, there just won't. You've been fed a lie. That's just sci-fi movies. Computer programs can only do what humans program them to do. Okay, so AI has a little bit of a misconception. AI in our context is just the app getting smarter and smarter. So the app being able to, for instance, like analyze your previous tests and how much progress you've made, over the years. It's analyzed you being able to put symptoms into the app, like detox symptoms, and then the app being able to suggest certain detox things that might be affecting you and how you can remedy them. So that might include the app recommending more coffee enemas, sauna, saying take a break from the supplements. So the app will be able to get better and better at problem solving your health and using also your hair and mineral analysis as a data point. Okay, so that's what I mean by AI. Okay, that means an in-person lab. So us moving away from ARL and me creating my own lab here. I bought a piece of property. It's about 7 acres, and then on the 7 acres, I hope to make a physical lab, buying the equipment similar to what ARL uses. People mailing me their hair samples and me having that business model. Okay, so part of that is a physical lab. Both here, we want one in Europe at some point too. So probably Lewis will help run that. That'll be in the UK. It'll help a lot just for a turnaround if we have one in the Europe and like close to Europe and in the UK. Right now people have to mail their hair all the way to Arizona where ARL is, the lab that we use currently. That can take, 2 weeks to mail it from Europe. Okay. It's not bad for me here. I'm in California, things get to the lab in 2 or 3 days, but from Europe, it's a different story. Okay. Also the supplements, it's harder to import the supplements and things like that. So I would imagine part of that is also having, supplement distribution, supplement brand. I imagine initially we'll keep using Endomit, but it'd be nice to have our own supplement brand and have our own. You make improvements also to the Endomit vitamins and stuff like that. So it's the hair analysis app with AI. It's the lab. It's the supplement brand, and I would say those are the big things. Maybe also making the YouTube a little bit cleaner, having more podcasts, things like that. I would say one more thing. I would say education. And also education for training. Okay, I would say training for practitioners. Okay. So what I mean by training for practitioners, we actually already have that. Right now, Susan Cachet, I think is how you say her last name. We've done interviews with her on the channel, I believe. If you type in her name, Susan Cachet, Cachay, I believe. I think Lewis has interviewed her on the channel. But she has a training program where, part of it is, spreading the program is not only helping existing practitioners, but training new ones. Because we need someone, right, to take these clients and someone to use the app and everything. Okay, so it includes training for practitioners, how to be a practitioner and how to read the hair mineral analysis and how to, handle clients and things like that. Okay. And then education in general, just teaching people, maybe it's courses or something like that. Just teaching people about hair mineral analysis, why it's important, why we think it's the future, what it's good at, what it's not as so good at compared to like blood tests, how the program works and things like that. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to this sort of rebranding as we change the website and we change the YouTube banner and things like that. And yeah, we're going to slowly build this out. I would hope by the end of 2024, we'll have most of things dialed in. And my next video, I'm going to talk about the hair analysis app that's live right now and how practitioners can use it. They can sign up for it and things like that. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. All right. Bye.